Straight out of the gate with a warning tonight. If you live in Germantown, do not drink or use your tap water until further notice. Good evening, everybody, and thanks for joining us tonight at 5.
Now, the city is saying just a little over an hour ago, a treatment facility was leaking diesel fuel into an underground reservoir. Now, city leaders are holding a press conference at 5:30, but here's what we know so far now. This is a live look at the facility on Southern Avenue where the leak was found. Germantown officials say during the power outage, one of the generators had a leak. Now, the Germantown Fire Department and other emergency management facilities are working to fix it.
Now, in the meantime, city officials say do not use water for anything except for flushing toilets. Don't use it to wash your bodies, dishes, or for your pets. Once again, the city is holding a press conference at the Charity Horse Show grounds. That's at 5:30 to answer any questions. We'll be sure to keep you updated on the information that comes out of that media conference. In the meantime, go ahead and download the ABC 24 app on your phone.
Well, right now, tens of thousands of MLGW customers are still without power as the Mid-South braces for another round of severe weather.
Once again, can you imagine that? A majority of these outages remain in the 240 loop within city limits. One of them is Fraser, where Stephen Reels is right now.
Now, Stephen, you spoke to a couple of people that are still without power. How are they holding up?
Well, Rudy and Pepper, they are in good spirits, but it's no secret these heat waves and outages are definitely taking a toll. A lot of them are coming to this area in Fraser where I am right now for MLGW's Power Hour so they can get some answers as to why these outages just continue to be a problem.
It didn't take no time for it to break that branch.
It's been days since the lights were on in Christopher Bray's Berkeley neighborhood after Tuesday's storms destroyed trees, power lines, and his car.
It's hot. I need my transportation, and I'm praying that the insurance covers it.
Over in Fraser, Linda Perkins is staying at the Pursuit of God Church. She's still in the dark after she said MLGW was supposed to have her lights back on Wednesday afternoon.
I had just went grocery shopping and bought a ton of grocery, and it's all gone again.
And while most of the 140,000 MLGW customers have their lights back on, right now MLGW says there's still 6 clusters of outages, including Berkeley, Fraser, Germantown, Hickory Hill, East Memphis, and Raleigh.
If you're looking for crews, they'll generally be in those areas. Our priority is to work on the circuits that are still remaining out.
President and CEO Doug McGowan says the utility is trying to catch up on updating the decades-old infrastructure, but the rounds of severe weather are delaying the replacement of outdated equipment.
When they are putting in infrastructure to make it more reliable, when a storm happens, they have to be pulled off of that work to go do storm restorations.
And as the outages become more frequent, some Memphians are worrying about how much more Shelby County can take.
So I've seen it happen maybe once every year or something, but to this magnitude of where it's like once every week, power outages because of a storm, it's putting a burden on the people.
And Rudy and Pepper, Doug McGowan put into perspective just how frequent these outages are happening. Just in the past year and a half, we've had the same amount of outages as between 2012 and 2022. Live in Fraser, I'm Stephen Reels.
All right, Stephen, thanks a lot. Well, moving now to weather as we just come out of another serious weather situation, facing yet another.
Yes, we are. Another and another, Rudy. Even tomorrow morning, your commute could definitely be impacted by the rain. And not only are we looking at more storms, it's still hot outside. We still have multiple heat advisories in effect and a heat warning for some of the Mid-South. Those counties in orange that you're seeing right now on your screen, that is a heat advisory. That means it could feel like 105 degrees in those places. And the counties in pink, you guys are under that excessive heat warning. That means it could feel like 110 to 115 degrees. Outside right now, it feels like 111 here in the Metro Memphis area. This sensor is saying that Tunica could feel like 120. It is very hot and very humid, and we are in a level 1 for some possible strong storms. So what does that mean? High winds and hail. That is our main concern for today going into your Friday. And unfortunately, we have more rainfall coming throughout your early morning and afternoon for your Friday. Spotty storms are expected. Some of them could be on the strong strong to severe side once again, talking about those high winds yet again here in the Mid-South. The good news is the temperatures will be a little bit cooler with highs near 88 degrees. But I'm timing it all out for you coming up a little bit later on in the show.
Keep that rain gear handy. All right, Danny, thank you. Well, we have a traffic alert. Crews are out working around the area of Goodman and Airways after a dump truck took out a few power lines. Now you can see a few poles tangled together. We're being told a dump truck drove under the power lines with its dump trailer up, and this caused an outage which impacted several businesses and hotels in South Haven. A guest we spoke to said while it was an inconvenience, he's thankful crews got it back on quickly.
When I called back about an hour later, looks like that they had power again, so they must have done some quick work. Appreciate the hard work by the crews out there getting power turned back on. Helps us all out.
Repairs are still going on this evening, and South Haven police advising everyone to stay away from the area if you can.
Wow, what a mangled mess out there. Well, new information tonight. The South Memphis house fire that killed a firefighter and injured 3 others, now ruled an arson. The fire department says the blaze started in a dumpster in front of the carport of the home on Ryle Street. They say it spread upstairs into the 2nd floor of the house. Lieutenant Jeffrey Norman died in that fire. We also learned today 2 of the injured firefighters are at home recovering. The other is still in the hospital tonight. Police are asking anybody with information on the fire to please call Crime Stoppers. That number is 901-528-CASH.
And a 27-year-old man who's missing for over a week was found dead. Now police are investigating the death of Mario Akers as a homicide. He was missing since last Monday, July 10th, and was last seen getting into a gold Kia Soul. Memphis police tell us Akers was found Monday around 4 p.m. on Richmond Avenue, just north of South Parkway. That's about 15 minutes away from where he went missing on Chandler Street in North Memphis. He wasn't identified until 2 days later. Arzaria Oates spoke with his family on Monday, and at the time, his mother was still pleading for him to be found.
I'm numb. I don't know how to feel. I'm trying not to be angry, and I'm trying to pray. But right now, I'm numb, because I just want to know where my baby is. That's all.
And we now know at the time of that interview, police had found Akers' body, but it still took 2 days to identify him. We've reached out to MPD to ask why it took so long, and they told us his identity was released after the medical examiner confirmed it was him. Also, we don't know how Akers was killed, and if you have any information, please call Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH.
Well, tonight we're learning more about Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland's decision to hire retired Judge Robert Carter to monitor Shelby County courts and what trials get tried and when. Jay Shakur joins us now. And Jay, what's the meaning behind the mayor's decision to do this?
Rudy, Mayor Strickland says the goal with the court monitor is to increase transparency with hopes of understanding why so many Shelby County cases take so long until they go to trial. Delays which impact victims' families seeking long-awaited justice. Thursday, Memphis Mayor Strickland offering new details on why he's bringing in retired Shelby County Criminal Court Judge Robert Carter to monitor criminal courtrooms for the city of Memphis. Data shows there were more than 10,000 adults arrested in 2022. Despite that, the Shelby County District Attorney's Office said only 52 criminal trials took place last year, a third of the average years ago. Mayor Strickland hopes a third-party overview will help increase accountability.
We're just now kicking off this transparency effort to bring some light to what's going on there. It's my position that our number one challenge on the law enforcement side of reducing crime is the revolving door in the court system.
Now, we're still working to learn from the city exactly how much this position will cost taxpayers. We'll keep you updated when we learn more.
All right, Jay, thanks a lot. Well, in the next 15 minutes, ahead of the school year, how victims of mass shootings are hoping other students won't go through this very same thing that they experienced.
And bringing unnecessary service to those who need it, we're checking out a ribbon cutting of a new health clinic. We'll be right back.